State lawmakers have gaveled in for a special legislative session on school vouchers, Hurricane Helene relief, and illegal immigration.
If the bill's passed, it could cost the state close to $1 billion. The school voucher bill alone could cost more than $400 million in the first year. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner now explains.
Third time's the charm. Or so Governor Bill Lee hopes, making his third push to pass his Education Freedom Scholarship Act, this time in a special legislative session.
What's most important to me is that the taxpayer gets the opportunity to determine where their taxpayer dollars are spent. This is not the government's money, it's taxpayers' money.
His school voucher plan would use taxpayer money to give kids a $7,000 voucher to go to private school if their parents choose. It's controversial and costly, at almost $425 million the first year and almost $230 million every year after. Educators like J.C. Bowman with Professional Educators of Tennessee are pushing back.
Ultimately, public schools will lose money. Every state that has ever implemented a universal voucher program, you've seen the same thing.
Governor Lee's legislation does include a hold harmless provision that would essentially reimburse public schools for funding they'd lose if a student takes a voucher and leaves. Some wonder if that means they'd be paying for the same child twice.
What they're saying is, why should I pay for a kid who is not enrolled in public school? Why should I give the public school money for that kid that's not there versus paying the kid that goes to private school?
Some argue the bill would also take money away from the Hope Scholarship for college students by redirecting one of its main funding mechanisms from sports betting to pay for building and maintaining public schools. But Governor Lee says since the Hope Scholarship is also funded through the lottery, there's still plenty of money. Bowman doesn't want to see the school voucher legislation rushed in a special session. Even though both the House and Senate speakers say they'll have the votes, it's still unclear if it'll pass.
I would say it's right about 47-47 with about 6 people undecided. I think it's that close.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
Now, lawmakers gaveled in about 15 minutes ago. They'll vote on the rules and committees, which will likely be similar or the same as the regular session. The school voucher bill, by the way, is expected to be the first bill tackled this session.